worked at last. After an eternity. Pink? Do you hear me? How do you know my name? Well, you may not remember me, but I most surely remember you. These crude devices allow me to speak with you, but I'm afraid they are not without their malfunctions. At last, our connection seems to be stable. Greetings, I am Jafar, Royal Advisor of Dreamlight Valley. For the beginning, I was your closest, most trusted advisor.
There are so many.
I don't trust you one bit. Oh, but you really have no choice. The stakes are far too high. I reach out to you now with grave warning. All of time and space is in peril. Well, that sounds bad. Listen closely to my tale, and then I will tell you how to set the world right. During the beginning, I set on a journey and discovered a land beyond the waters of Dreamlight Valley. A land called Eternity Isle. A place filled with ancient relics and power that wielder to control time. But then everything went wrong. Eternity Isle became lost in time, and I became trapped there. But now, at last I found a way to communicate with you. If we have any hope of saving Dreamlight Valley, you must venture to Eternity Island and free me. How did you discover Eternity Isle? It was fate, or perhaps a fortuitous accident. During the beginning, I began to assure my most deserved role as Sultan of Dreamlight Valley. All I want to do is restore the order, of course. I somehow doubt that. You sound just like that straight rat Aladdin and an incompetent genie. They refused to trust me even though I was clearly the rightful ruler. They cast me out, exiled me. But as luck would have it, I found myself cast away on Eternity Island, an island full of ancient treasures and powerful relics. These ancient relics that control time. Tell me more. It seems Eternity Isle was once home to an ancient civilization. They study the secrets of time and space, and fill the island with treasures and wonders. You would no doubt found some of them on your journeys across the isle. Being able to control time and space sounds like a big responsibility. Yes, only someone possessing infinite wisdom could handle it. Someone like, a royal advisor, perhaps? I'm ready. How do I get to Eternity Isle? I will send a means of transportation to you. Where will I find this means of transportation? There is a part of many worlds hidden here. There you will find the ancient vessel. Visit the wizard Merlin. He must remember by now. The old fool always was sharper than he seemed. Take the ancient vessel and travel to Eternity Isle. Once you reach the island, look for another mysterious device just like this one. They will allow us to communicate.
Well,
Pink,
hello?
you're right on schedule. I just remembered something of the utmost importance. There is a hidden place in Dreamlight Valley from which you can travel to the farthest reaches of this world. I would love to see more of what's out there. Of course you do. Why, there's so much to discover, so much to research. What we seek is in the Dream Castle. Meet me there whenever you're ready to begin your journey.
Off with you now. Well,
Now
hello?
then, beyond this gate, you'll discover places that will change everything you know about Dreamlight Valley.
Well,
Where did I put that key? Maybe it's in your library? I hope not. There are more than 72 ways to catalog a key. It would take weeks to find it. Aha! I got it. It was sent into a tiny pocket near my elbow. I hope it's the right one. Eureka! It worked! Well, what are you waiting for? Step through the gate and find out what's on the other side. I wouldn't dare spoil the surprise. Alright, bye-bye, Merlin.
I tip my hat to you.
Whoa. Welcome to the Stardust Port, Pink. From here, you can explore the farthest reaches of this world. There are countless locations around Dreamlight Valley that you've yet to visit. I must say, I'm looking forward to the adventures and discoveries that await out there. Is this safe? Will I always be able to come back here? Of course, Pink, in a blink of an eye, and the villagers here will be able to visit you wherever you go. To infinity and beyond. Precisely, that's the spirit. Whenever you wish to venture somewhere else, simply approach one of the convoyances waiting here for you. I dare say that as you keep discovering more locations beyond Dreamlight Valley, the Stardust Port is sure to fill up those countless ships, flying contraptions, chariots. The possibilities are endless. Exploration awaits.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. At last you arrived. Welcome, Pink, to Eternity Isle. You find yourself at Ancient Landing. Don't let the scenery fool you. There are countless treasures to be found here, but it is fraught with peril. What can I do to help? Oh, how I appreciate that you do not paddle on with frivolous peasantries. We have no time to lose. Your first task will be to find the ancient gate that leads deeper into the island. It is up those nearby stairs. You have no doubt noticed the way is blocked by these strange formations jutting out of the ground. They're really pretty. I have named them Splinters of Fate. They are wounds in the very fabric of time, but they should be no match for your Dreamlight magic. Simply focus your attention on them and they will mend. Just like how I removed my thorns back in Dreamlight Valley. Got it. If you are ever unsure what to do next, you may contact me at one of these devices. There is another one beside the ancient gate. Clear the way and speak to me there.
I need to talk to you.
Actually, we're gonna do this real quick.
Hello.
Hey, what's this? Are you bringing me rubbish now, Pink? You're not gonna believe this. I found another one of your shops on Eternity Isles. It had a sign on it. It could be a great opportunity. Glad to hear you're thinking in terms of new ventures, Pink, but this one isn't exactly new. I'm afraid even the best laid business plans aren't always a roaring success. This shop was one of my few failures. How so? Well, there's a lot to consider when opening a business, timing being one of the most important. I decided to open this shop too early and too late. Not long after Eternal Isles was discovered, when villagers first started to settle there, folks were more interested in gawking at the scenery than shopping. Then the forgetting started to happen. So I decided to cut my losses, but now, maybe... Ouch, let me see the shop on Eternal Isles. I decide what to do there. I mean, we technically
Thank you kindly. Good
I
day
have to
to
say,
you.
Pete, I understand why folks were more interested in the scenery than in my shop. The landscape here almost takes your breath away with all those ruins. Oh, but we're not talking about sightseeing. We're talking about the state of my former shop. The exterior needs a fresh coat of paint, and the interior needs far more than that. I cannot open a shop in this state. A building makeover? I want to help. And that's a good thing too, Pink. I need you to gather some quartz, copper, and pearls. I'll get all that. I'm sure I can find quartz, copper, in some of the mining rocks around ancient landings. And I think I saw some pearls showing in the dirt. I bet I can find lots of pearls if I dig around.
Goodbye now. Doodle.
Oh, whoa, I have a house here? No way. Oh, there's a piece of paper. Ah, Pink, there you are. Good. As you can see, the ancient gate is closed. There used to be the sphere here that powered the gate, allowing it to open. It looked just like the other blue sphere around the gate. But at last it has been broken and the pieces scattered to the wind. All thanks to that flying, chirping metal nuisance. Metal nuisance? That is a story for another time. The pieces of the ancient spear must be in the vicinity. Search ancient landings for the pieces. You will find a crafting station where you can repair it. Then place the ancient spear in the gate to open it. I guess while I'm looking for those, I should explore around here and start making it a home. It looks like Mr. McDuck once tried to set up a store here. And is that one of Goofy's stalls? I'll have to check everything out. It looks like other villagers are already starting to come visit. So yeah, this is my home. So that means, can I change it if I go in? That is adorable. And it has a pink door. Is there any chest I could take? Do you see now, Pink? What lies before you was once nothing but barren desert. Within the magic artifacts of Eternity Isle, half of it was transformed into a lush jungle at my command. However, now it is split down the middle by a rift in time that's threatened to destroy everything. I won't let that happen. That note of determination in your voice? I choose well when I sought your aid, Pink. You will need determination if you are to have any hope of reaching me. The time rift in the middle of the island has left me trapped in the palace at the other end. How am I supposed to get to you with this broken bridge blocking the way? You must attain an ancient relic known as the Royal Hourglass. It is under the protection of that flying metal nuisance. You must find a way to get it from her. This metal nuisance. Where can I find her? She is here, somewhere, in Ancient Landing. Search for her. Perhaps she will trust you and simply hand the hourglass over. You may have to use your pickaxe to clear away the copper rocks blocking the way. Oh, and Pink, when you find that metal pest, do take care. She has a nasty habit of blasting things to shreds. The hourglass is too powerful. It can't be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. I need a solution. Oh my god, look at the ship. Directive? Whoa there. Directive? Directive? I come in peace. Name? I'm Pink, and you must be Eve. I know your friend Wally. Wally? No. I promise I'm not trying to trick you. I just really need that hourglass to... Classified, but it's the only way I can... No. Okay, let's not make a robot with a laser cannon angry. I'm gonna slowly back away. Maybe Jafar knows what to do. Well, where is the Royal Hourglass? Don't tell me that tripping little contraption scared you off and you have given up already. She's not a contraption. Her name is Eve. I do not care what her name is. I only care that she is standing in our way. I don't think she's going to give me that hourglass unless I gain her trust. I wonder why she's so determined to protect it. Isn't it obvious? Loyalty. Someone she does trust asked her to watch over it, and she has guarded it ever since. And that someone was you. Me? That is right, Pink. This is not your first time on Eternity Isle. Ages ago, you and that creature found the hourglass, but you feared its power and asked her to guard it until you decided what to do with it. She would not hand that hourglass over to anyone but you. I must have been just a kid. She doesn't recognize me anymore. If only there was some way to convince her it's me. Her home is here in Ancient Landing. I suggest you search for it, for something to use to convince her. Oh, wow. Well, did you discover anything useful inside that shiny little annoyance's home? I found a memory of Eve and somebody dressed up as a robot. They were in some sort of hidden place, and there was a strange meal. If I could just recreate that memory. Now that is an idea. Never underestimate the power of a good disguise, Pink. You must find that costume. I'm not sure where to look. Locate the place you saw in the memory. Once you find it, disguise yourself and return to the metal nuisance. Look at this table, it's so pretty. Not table, this picnic area, it's so cute. What's in the chest? Whoa. Okay, what is this? Monies. Oh, I hope this works because this costume really doesn't fit very well. You're trying to remember me, aren't you? What's this? Oh, it's a recipe. But you don't even eat. Wait a second, it's a recipe for a meal that I saw in the memory. You kept this all this time? You want me to prove that I'm really your old friend by cooking this? This meal sounds kind of ridiculous. It's like something a little kid would make for a robot. But okay, I think I can find all the ingredients around here to cook it for you. I should see about opening up Goofy's stall here for some of these ingredients. Oh, I have to find his sign?
It's almost like we stepped inside Bonnie's imagination.
Howdy.
Gosh, Pink, where'd you find this old sign? I found it in ancient landings on Eternal Island. Does it ring a bell? Well, now you mention it, it sure does. I remember now. I tried to bring my stalls to Eternal Island, but just as I was about to start selling stuff, the forgetting started and I went back to Dreamlight Valley to help my friends. Well, maybe we could finish what you started back then and open it. Great idea. Let's start with one of an ancient landings. Come on, let's go see what it looks like.
As my inner voice likes to remind me, come at me.
Ah, fiddlesticks, would you look at that? My stalls are in fancy places, but this one's a downright mess. It just needs a little bit of work. You're right, Pink. Think we need some copper and some plastic scrap to fix it up? I'll get them for you. I think I saw some plastic scrap floating in the water outside the ripples. And I bet the mining rocks around here have plenty of copper in them. Thanks, Pink. This is all I need to fix the stall, but before I do, we need a proper ribbon cutting ceremony. And since you're the expert ribbon cutter here, you should be the one to do it. Gosh, it looks great. Thanks, Pink. I'm glad I could help. Say, while you were looking for the materials to rebuild the stall, I gathered some seeds and crops to sell. I think you should have some of them. Here you go. Okay, Eve. I know you don't eat, but maybe if you examine this meal with your scanner, it'll prove to you that I'm your old friend. Oh. There we go. You relieved of your directive, Eve. I'll take the hourglass now. I got a bridge I need to fix, but you're free to explore the aisle all you want now. Woohoo! Wow, it looks so cool. At last, a royal hourglass. Do you feel it, Pink? With that in your grasp, the fabric of time is at your command. I don't feel any different. Trust me, hold it towards the broken bridge and watch as time reverses. Here goes nothing. It didn't do anything. Should I try again? Blast, I should have known the hourglass would not be powerful enough to turn back time in its current state. You see, it's missing something. 3 jewels of time have been pried loose from its handle. Long ago, when you decided the hourglass was too powerful, you removed the jewels and hid them. Luckily, I know where one of them is. Search down the hallway to the right of the broken bridge. There, you will find what you seek. The way is blocked by swirling sand, just another annoyance caused by the rifts in space and time here. But they should be no match for your hourglass, even in its weakened state. Maybe when I get a chance I should check in on Eve. She still seemed a little nervous. Ooh, that looks so cool. Do you see the statue of time? Within it you will find the first jewel of time missing from your hourglass. Unfortunately, the statue is broken. And to repair an ancient statue, you will need something of similar age. Find the missing pieces using the magic of your hourglass. Eternity Isles is filled with treasures that have been lost in time. But with your hourglass, you can sense when they are nearby and pull them to you. You are bound to find countless lost treasures, and the more powerful your hourglass becomes, the more you will find. Start by searching right here to find what is missing from the statue. Simply wield the hourglass and wave it about. You should get a sign when you are in close proximity. Once you have found that, begin searching Ancient's Landing for the rest of the materials you'll need. When you have the treasures you seek, return to me and I will instruct you in what to do next. The magic of the hourglass is at your command. Impressive, Pink. But you would need more than an ordinary crafting station to piece all that together. The hourglass is connected to another ancient relic here, time-bending tables. Using them, you can take the lost treasures you found, turn them back to break them into their most essential elements, and recombine them. You were in luck. Before I was trapped, I discovered this old plan for how to build those statues. Use the time-bending table beside the statue to create its missing arms. Brilliant, the jeweled time is back in place. Now your hourglass can channel the magic of mist. Undoubtedly, you have noticed that on occasion your hourglass produces a strange magical mist. It occurs in places where the walls of space and time are thin, like at the bridge. You must channel that mist to turn time forwards or backwards. Use the mist to fix the time anomalies across the island, and at the time bending table, use that mist to make your hourglass even more powerful. This all sounds complicated. Maybe I could check in with Merlin about it later? Yes, that wizard may have some insight. He can help you remove some of the time anomalies that remain around ancient landings. But don't waste time. You must find enough mist to repair the bridge. And once you repair the bridge, there are still 2 more jewels of time you must find before you'll be able to fix the rift in time around my palace. You will find one hidden in the desert, known as the Glittering Dunes, and the other in the Wild Tangle, more commonly known as the jungle. Eternity Isles is vast. Perhaps you will meet the villagers on the other side of the bridge, who can be of assistance to you.